How important is your content for offsite SEO? So this has come full circle. So I remember, 8, 10 years ago, everyone was just absolutely fixated on content length, like to the point where people were adding in 80 words, 100 words, it was absolute bullshit just to meet a certain word count. And, clients would reject things because the article wasn't quite long enough. They didn't think it had its value. Thankfully, the market learned that word count wasn't that relevant, and that it was about content quality. And then you got kind of waves of people then diving in and saying, "Oh, it's all vacuous noise now because there's AI. You don't have to worry about it. It can just be a Trojan horse for a link. It can be some vehicle that means nothing." I think, given what's happened with AI, it's proven the fact that content's really important, because these are offsite signals that will help to support your entity, your business, your owner, your kind of unique position, whatever it might be. All the content that has any association with your brand should be high quality. It should be informative, should be educational, it should be at least entertaining, but that content should include stats and data and statistics and opinions. I actually also don't think that, an article for the purpose of acquiring a link in that actually promotes the business or talks about the business on the nose is a bad thing. Again, we used to all avoid it because it was too promotional, but actually it's more natural to have an article specifically talking about a product launch or testing something or someone's opinion of a product or experiencing or whatever it might be. It's way, way better, more relevant. So your content is really, really important. It can't just be spun up, can't be just garbage. It needs to have a purpose, needs to justify the inclusion of the link, and even all the offsite content that doesn't sit on yours, it still deserves to be optimized and to be relevant and to have a purpose, rather than just being an empty piece of rubbish simply for sticking a paid link into it. So yeah, take the time, make sure the content's good quality. If you wouldn't host it on your own site, don't give it to somebody else. It matters.